What's up, Paige? I gotta.
Okay.
Oh, what?
No,
we're doing one of these. Oh my god, this is so weird.
This is embarrassing, honestly.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, but for real, I gotta go to work though.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go right.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And you're gonna go right. Okay.
1, 2, 3. You just said you were gonna. Okay, but for real, I gotta. Okay. You know what? You know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you?
Like those scenes in movies where like the two people meet, like it's
A meet cute.
a meet cute. Yeah, it's just like a meet cute.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Love you.
Welcome back to a new semester of Witticism. I'm John.
And I'm Alyssa, bringing you the news that matters most around the globe.
A man named Matthew Davies tried to rob a bank with a cleaver. He tried to use a pillowcase as a disguise. The only problem was that he forgot to cut eye holes in it. You would think that it would make sense to cut the eye holes since you could just use money that you got to buy a new pillowcase. However, he just really wanted to keep his pillowcase in tip-top shape.
Senators have a tough choice to make during the impeachment hearings, if they want to drink water or milk. But the question still remains, what about juice? It turns out that it was decided by the Senate Majority Leader to outlaw juice in the chamber. Milk is fine though because the dairy super PAC supported Republicans in their election years.
The El Paso Zoo is holding a cockroach naming contest where you name them after your ex. So far there have been over 50,000 entries. It seems to me that there are a lot of bitter people in El Paso. I wonder how many people will submit my name.
A new study shows that cat lovers are less likely to go to church. I don't know the exact data behind this, but my guess is because the cats are brainwashing their owners to hail the one and only true God, Garfield.
Bigfoot was spotted again in Washington State. After much hype waiting for the video, it turns out it was just a man walking in a snowsuit. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. Don't worry, Bigfoot lovers. We'll get him next year.
A man from Detroit, Michigan was sentenced to 60 days in jail for wrapping a boy in bubble wrap and putting him in the janitor's closet. Honestly, I wouldn't even complain because being wrapped in bubble wrap would be the biggest stress reliever of them all. Imagine just rolling around on the floor hearing that gracious pop of the bubble wrap.
A man from Brooklyn attempted to register beer as his emotional support animal. He said that beer helps him manage his social anxiety, much like service animals help their owners. I think this man is onto something, and I'm going to be registering my right hand to get me through the hard times.
Police arrested man for possession of illegal drugs. While being arrested, the man said to police officers that he mixed his deceased mother's ashes in with the drugs. Police do not know why the man did this, but one question remains. Do ashes give you a better high?
A man in India was killed by getting his stomach sliced by a rooster wielding a razor blade. The cocks are given steroids and fed protein-rich diets before the fight. And then that's when the impeachment trial starts.
Everyone isn't talking about this impeachment anymore, but one thing is for sure, senators can't stand it. Literally, they're sitting and waiting for the final verdict on our Supreme Leader Donald Trump. One senator claimed that the seats are very uncomfortable, even saying she prefers airplane seats to it. To combat this, senators have been playing with fidget spinners. Yes, fidget spinners, to help keep them focused on the impeachment process, and I guess it's working. Anyhow, catch them next week when they add a new amendment saying each citizen has a right to bear fidget spinners.
After learning that testicles apparently have taste buds, thousands of TikTokers are dipping their berries into soy sauce. That's right, teenagers are dipping their nuggets into gravy. D's nuts right into juice. Balls to the bowl. You get it, but the so-called taste buds are inside. Swipe your dingles off, champ.
A mutant goat with a human face has just been born in India. The locals are calling it an avatar of God and are now worshiping it. The poor thing's face is so messed up, it looks like Chewbacca's cousin, Chewbacca. But when I was born looking like Pennywise's cousin, Nickeldum, nobody worshipped me.
A cycling advocacy group called Critical Mass has now been named on the counterterrorism watch list in Europe. The group originated in the 1990s in San Francisco, and they operate as a movement to protest for cycling-friendly structures. After moving to Europe, the group now protests by getting together for mass rides to take over the roads one bike lane at a time.
In a new scientific discovery, cannabis produces a needed pollen for stressed out bees. Not only that, but when bees make honey after hemp pollination, that honey then has benefits of cannabis. You heard it right, ladies and gents. When you want weed, you save the bees.
The notorious graffiti artist, Penis Man, was found and arrested this past weekend. Turns out the infamous tagger was actually just a 13-year-old spray painting everywhere under his super cool and super clever pseudonym. But were any of us really surprised by that one?
In a pretty damn baller move, the FDA approved a cocaine-based nasal spray into the medical market. So it wasn't that the FDA was stopping us from abusing unsafe drugs, they were just pointing us towards the fun ones all along.
Vermont is considering a law that allows emojis on license plates. I can't wait to report a criminal's vehicle with a winky tongue face, devil, sunglasses face, hear no evil monkey.
Giant tech company Amazon wants to turn your hand into your credit card. Now, in theory, this could be a good thing. Less chances of losing your card, having it stolen, etc. But then again, boomers are now just beginning to figure out after years that the angry beeping noise means remove your damn card.
By now, everyone knows that Prince Harry has left his kingdom. But did you hear that he may have joined a new one? After hearing that Harry and Meghan are still struggling to figure out how to earn a professional income, Burger King stepped up with a whopper of a job offer for Prince Harry, tweeting that he will always have a job in their kingdom.
Armando Molina was arrested in Utah for killing the owner of a restaurant and injuring his wife. After 25 years in prison, he finally got a chance at parole, and he told the judge, "I don't know, we were just bored, and there was nothing better to do. That's why we went into the restaurant." He then finished his argument by saying, "I gotta be who I gotta be." That's all the time we have for you tonight. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm John.
You stay beautiful, Indiana.
The Wit Together. Welcome back to the semester and this episode of The Wit Together. I'm your producer who does continue to insist on holding this microphone, Nolan Peters. And on my left here, if you could introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Haley. I am a producer. Am I still a producer?
Yeah,
I'm still a producer.
you're just not holding the microphone. All right.
My name's Astoria. I'm just a normal folk.
And on my right?
My name's Graham. I'm a normal person.
My name is John, and I think I'm also a normal person.
And new to the show, so thank you so
Yes.
much for coming on, John.
Thank you for having
I'm
me.
very happy you can be here for our first question.
Graham's
And
back
it
from
is-
Canada.
Yeah. I don't know. It's okay.
But John's like new. Graham's just like a meal that I haven't had in a while, and I was like, I missed this, and then now I'm kind of over it again. I'm kidding.
No, it's
I love
normal.
you. And speaking of love, that's going to segue very perfectly into today's question. Should Valentine's Day still be a holiday? On my
No.
side
No.
here,
No.
nay, and on this side,
Yes.
not nay.
Yes.
Discuss.
All right, so I don't know if I'm the only one at this little table thing in a relationship. Are you in a relationship?
No.
So I am the only You're in a relationship, Natalie. I'm so sorry.
But he's a host. You can't.
You're right.
He can't take
Anyways,
sides.
being one of these.
That is true. I am always impartial. Hi. Aww.
She's glad.
Well, that made me happy. Continue with the
Anyways,
discussion.
so out of the four of us, I'm the only one here who's been in a relationship, so I feel like I know a fair
Whoa, whoa,
amount
whoa.
who's still in one.
I've been in a
I'm
relationship.
currently in one.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
so I feel like I know a fair amount about romance because, yeah, it shouldn't be a holiday because, like, that's just too much. It's just one more day where you're like, oh, all PDA, oh my God, I love you so much. No, that's crusty. Don't do that. Don't be out in the real world, in public, just macking on your person, just all over them, being like, I'm so in love. You're not so in love. If you're so, just don't do that. That's crusty. Don't
Haley
do
just
it.
used two of my favorite words in the world in that one sentence.
one
Mackin', which
crusty.
no one says, and I adore it.
Mackin'.
And crusty.
It's
I
crusty.
don't think it should be a holiday because I think it's just a huge marketing scam
It
made up
really
by
is.
big companies to get a lot of money from people.
But that 75% off Valentine's Day candy on the 15th.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty good.
That is the real reason we love this holiday. And
Still-
why are you
still
guys
sucks.
in such heavy support of Valentine's Day?
Okay, so it's super easy for a guy to just know the one time a year that he has to make things right.
What about our birthday?
Yeah.
Well-
Christmas?
What if he
What
doesn't
about
know when
our
his birthday
birthday?
is?
This is easily known.
4th of July?
It's the same time every year.
And Christmas isn't easily known.
Hey,
And
it's the same time
publicized.
every year.
Is she religious?
Yeah.
That's true. There could be, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, see?
You guys forgot about the 4th of July. That's like a major holiday.
It's
Like,
the 4th of July.
It's not a major holiday.
It's not
It's
like
a
a
major
major
holiday,
It's
no
not a
lie.
major romance holiday
for
though.
me-
Do they have candy
Love
and
it.
flowers for the 4th of July?
Nothing like
4th of
sweet,
July,
sweet
though, like,
fireworks
that's
with the ones you
independence.
love.
I have actually a story for you and Tara I need to tell regarding not Valentine's
The
Day.
4th of July?
Or not, no, Memorial Day.
Haley's like,
It's
some
Memorial-
weird shit happened to me on Memorial Day and I can't talk
Yeah.
about it here.
Tara, that's when it happened.
What's it?
Dun dun dun.
That was ominous and probably not meant for this
What's
segment.
it? Oh my god.
She knows.
Hear me out.
Hearing you out.
Valentine's Day is fun. Even for single people.
No.
Look, you get cheap candy. Cheap candy
Day
the day
after.
after.
Yeah, that's not Valentine's Day. It's just the day after.
I just feel like I forget it's Valentine's Day when it's Valentine's Day unless
Yeah.
someone tells me it's
I'm
Valentine's
not feeling
Day.
any particular mood.
You also get it.
You get random
Okay.
cookies. It could be from your mom, could be from anybody.
Listen,
You know what?
That
Last-
is true. For
when I
single
look-
people,
you get
there
candy
is a lot of
grams.
overcompensation of like making it an
Also
important
from your
day,
mom.
so
In
it
the
does
dorm
kind of
show, they
equal out.
taped candy on my door
Yeah,
on
see?
Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
So I was getting some love showed to me
See?
from my RA.
Because the relationship like adds to the day, but really everyone kind of goes out of their way to be just like a little nicer to you. I feel
Yeah.
like, and there's like that pity to
You know what,
it,
I'm gonna
which
have to
kind
move
of
to this
sucks.
side.
But like,
I mean,
That pity.
I think
I
it's
like a little
overrated.
pity.
I mean, I'm gonna make a marinated steak this year like I did last year, so I have that to look forward to.
On Valentine's Day for
Yeah.
yourself?
No,
Oh.
Nick's coming over.
Oh. I just pictured Haley at the table with like a big
By
steak.
myself, by
Like a-
myself
a
eating a giant
candle
steak.
lit.
That sounds pretty romantic for me just by myself. I might do that.
That's like self-care.
That is self-care.
I don't know.
We
My
should start
favorite
that.
gift for Valentine's Day is an anatomically correct heart. We'll be right back with our next segment.
Hey guys, welcome back to Who the Cares. I'm Haley.
And I'm Kayla, bringing you the latest and greatest headline straight out of Hollywood. Haley, I feel like it's been so long since we've talked. How are you doing? Never mind. We have so much to catch up on. Like the fact that Prince Harry and Princess Meghan just decided to leave the royal family. They're getting so much backlash, and it makes me really sad because I know they're just doing what is best for their family. Everyone is saying that Meghan ruined the family, but they all have treated her so poor since getting married to Harry. I just think it's so amazing that Harry would do this for his wife. That's how you know love is dead. He literally is leaving the royal family for his wife, and I think that deserves a little praise. Also, did you see that Stormy just turned 2? Oh my gosh, I just can't even believe it because she's just so cute. But Kylie and Travis obviously went hard for her birthday party this year with huge blow-up heads of her, which I guess you could say is a little excessive, but with that much money that they have, they could do it too. And they posted pictures with each other on their Instagram, so I wonder if that could mean some potential of getting back together. You never really know, Haley.
Kayla, seriously, we haven't talked in like 5 weeks, and you're still gonna tell me about entertainment news? Who the cares? Have you not seen about the fires in Australia? They were so bad that about 25,000 koalas have died in them. That's way too many, Kayla. It's not just animals being affected. About 33 people have died, and that includes 4 firefighters. Although the fires have subsided due to the cooler climate and the rain, it's still super dangerous, which just brings me up to my next point, climate change. Kayla, it's winter out and it was 60 degrees outside last week. But there's other stuff going on in the world besides fires and climate change, like the spread of the coronavirus. It's a new virus that broke out in China in December, and now there have been over 427 deaths from it. This is scary because it appears just like flu symptoms. Luckily, it hasn't appeared in Indiana yet, but it's just scary that a virus can come like this and spread so fast.
Haley, you're making me really scared about getting sick now. Can't the doctors just like find a cure? That's why we need to vaccinate our kids, right?
Kayla, the coronavirus isn't the only reason you should vaccinate your kids. You know that, right?
Of course I know that, Haley. Anyways, have you been watching The Bachelor this season? It's crazy, Haley. Crazy. I swear these girls competing for a man's love is wacky, but you know you gotta do what you gotta do on reality TV, you know what I mean?
No, I really don't.
Sometimes I feel like my life could be a reality TV show, don't you think, Haley? Also, did you see the Super Bowl halftime show? It was amazing. Shakira is honestly amazing. And I don't care if she owes $12.2 million in tax money. Her hips really don't lie. And then everyone was complaining about how it wasn't family friendly for their 6-year-olds. But what about last year when Adam Levine was on stage with his shirt off and all the moms had heart eyes? I mean, like, I wasn't complaining either, but don't go around and be a hypocrites when Shakira and J-Lo are performing in Mad, when you can't watch, when they can't. You're just teaching them double standards.
Well, Kayla, that was actually one of the most important things you've ever said on the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Haley. I was just really passionate about women's rights and also the Kardashians.
All right, that's where I draw the line. Who the cares about the Kardashians and The Bachelor? Did you not see that there was another school shooting in Texas? At least 2 people have died after a shooter opened fire in a dorm hall. Just another school shooting to add to the long list that we have already because of our government. They're not making any changes. When will this change, Kayla? It seems like it never will. Maybe one day. And have you not been keeping up with politics lately? Honestly, I can't even keep up with it, so I can't imagine you even trying to keep up with something like that if it doesn't include the Kardashians.
Okay, that's rude.
Trump recently removed pollution controls on streams and protected wetlands. This means that landowners and property developers are allowed to dump pollutants such as pesticides and fertilizers directly into hundreds of thousands of waterways and to destroy or fill in wetlands for construction projects. This puts drinking water for millions of Americans at risk, and the president thinks that this is okay. And Flint, Michigan still doesn't have clean water since 2014. Maybe Trump should be paying attention to that instead of polluted water for other Americans.
Haley, I had no idea. How could someone be so cruel to their own citizens? If he really cared about all Americans, he wouldn't have removed the pollution controls. Honestly, who the cares about Trump?
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, so there for me too.
Hey rockers, in this week on Music Lesson, we're going to be learning the main riff to Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So you want to start off on the 7th fret on this. Through it.
You're gonna play through it?
I'm gonna play through it once and then I'll just end it. I don't know why I keep trying to play it twice.
That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, just do it once.
Nice legs, Daisy Dukes, makes a man go. That's the way they all come through like a whole cut, see through shirts that make you. That's the way she come through like.
And that is how you play. Camera wasn't even on me.
The Wit Together. Welcome back once again to The Wit Together. I'm your producer in a more wrinkled shirt than he'd like to admit, Nolan Peters. And on my left here we have...
I'm Danny.
I'm Will.
And on my right?
I am Jake.
I'm Ben.
Yo, Ben. So you mentioned this a little before filming. Will's our practicum teacher for 251, and I love you, but you're kind of garbage at it. You are on your phone like through the entire class, and one day you just straight up turned like this and thought none of us would have noticed that you were on your phone, and it was my favorite part of that day.
But we sit beside you, and we notice
What
everything.
am I supposed to do while he's teaching?
You're also supposed to be the teacher. Like, be there.
Oh wait, I'm in that class too.
Yes.
Do your job.
He
That's
literally said, he looked me like dead in my soul and was like, you're literally just gonna sit there for the first half and wait till we like do practical stuff. And I was like, okay.
But it's about appearance.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know what I love the appearance of? Candy hearts.
Do you?
I
That's
do.
interesting because our topic for today actually is candy hearts. Are they kind of nasty and like chalky a little bit, or are they kind of delicious and thoughtful? And
Not
sweet?
kind of delicious.
But
Perfect.
What?
And
Why?
discuss.
There's no flavor. There's just
What do you mean?
dust.
What do you mean?
I need to drink
Okay, no, you're
water
lying.
after I'm
There
done
is
eating
flavor. You just don't have the palate for the flavor.
I don't have the palate for the flavor.
Ooh, I got him.
In other words, Ben just referred to you as a weaker human being. A beta, if you will. Not the fish, just beta in
No,
general.
because beta fishes are actually alphas. So.
Yeah, that's a one conundrum
Oh, I
thing
have to
there.
remain impartial, but nice on this side. Come on,
Oh,
here we go.
beautiful.
When they
Oh, my
They're
goodness.
winning. You gotta
Yeah.
pick it up.
But, like,
Okay.
the
Messages are so bad. Like they're just basic. Like I'd rather it be like a fortune cookie where it like gives you like a deeper message.
Are you looking for lucky numbers on
I
your
mean,
candy hearts?
there
You
is
pick
a
it out and goes,
message.
32, and you eat one and you're just going to leave the rest for another day?
No,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
There is
I want
such
to
a...
say fortune cookie for Valentine's
play
Day thing. I think
bingo
it'd be
with
kinda
the
cute,
candy
not gonna
hearts
lie.
at
the
I like
end.
that a little more.
Exactly.
See, already a better idea than just normal dusty candy hearts. It's
Okay, they're not dusty.
They're not
They're
dusty.
so dusty.
They are
It's
not
so
really,
bad,
like-
so dry.
No,
I don't know.
I'm not seeing what you're saying, but also like you can eat so many of them, and like
Yeah.
they're a very simple thing. Like also,
It
you
doesn't
can
mean
get
it's
ones with personalized messages, right? Like how they
Oh,
have
yeah, that is a
M&Ms.
thing. There's
That's
like a
the thing.
website for that.
So if you don't enjoy all the basic messages, create your own, and then it's a gift you can give to someone.
Which is really awkward because I got you a bunch of those personalized messages.
So now I need to
So-
get new ones with
And
new
now that you
personalized
hate
messages that says,
Yeah.
I'm mad at
When?
you.
When? Yeah.
Where are they?
Yes.
I've seen our room.
Yesterday.
No, it's not
They're
Valentine's Day
through
yet.
the mail.
Yeah. Did you notice how it's
Yeah.
not
We'll see
Valentine's
about
Day
that.
yet?
Yeah.
That's why you
This is
haven't
this
received
is
them?
being recorded, and we'll see when they get here, if they get here.
I don't know. Personally, to me, candy hearts are kind of like candy corn, where it's like I can never really decide how I actually feel about them, but I will like. I think Aiden said that once, where he was like, "I'll keep eating them like to decide whether I'm enjoying it or not," and then I'm just kind of like done, and then I'm like, "Well, I still don't have the answer."
Rest in peace, Aiden.
And then you don't go out of your way to purchase them, but then you end up with them somehow, and you're like, I'm right back where I started.
Yeah,
but
and like
I
I've never bought a candy heart. Like I'll get them all
Really?
the time. Yeah.
I have bought them before just to snack on them because I like
I have
them
also
that much.
bought them before just to eat them.
But
Yeah.
I will go out of my way to buy candy corn, but not candy hearts.
I hate candy corn. But like whenever I would do my Valentine's in
starting to think this
elementary
is
school, I would
anti-fun
give
on this side.
candy hearts to the people that I hated.
You would go out of your way to systematically.
Yeah.
That's the most passive aggressive Valentine I've ever heard.
Well,
I love that.
your opinion's invalid. Your opinion's invalid. I'm done. That's it.
That's not fair. You're the station
Yep.
manager.
Yep. You're done.
Well, station manager is the boss.
And you're
And
supposed to
frankly,
be-
sometimes I just like writing little messages on regular chalk. We'll be right back.
You're supposed to be impartial.
Welcome back to Witticism's Word of the Day, your primary source for today's most important words. Today's word of the day is Cupid, proper noun, a weird little flying baby that makes people love each other, apparently. Thanks for tuning in.
Sunflower stuff.
Stuffing it up.
And a toe actor.
Me and Graham chefing it up. Do. Uh-oh.
Welcome back to Me and Graham Chefing It Up. I'm your host Graham, and I'm with Nolan again. Nolan, well, we're making quesadillas. Can you tell us what's in a quesadilla?
So there are two main ingredients to make a quesadilla, the cheese and the tortilla. But we're gonna spice ours up a little bit today with a little bit of chicken.
All right, so we're gonna start off by cooking the chicken. All right, so let's take a look at the chicken and see how we're doing. Nolan, how are we going?
Well, I think it's coming along pretty smoothly. It's not quite done yet, but we're getting there. Oh, you know what? We didn't butter up the pan. That's what we forgot to do. Just get just a little bit of butter in there to just, you know, really. All right. There we go. And then we'll just let that melt on the pan. It's not really melting.
All right.
That makes
this
sense.
Doesn't seem to be working out. I might have a way to speed things up a little bit. Chicken tenders, man's best friend.
Good.
Let's do this.
I'll keep working on this though.
Okay.
Chicken on the pan. Pan's on the stove.
All right. Can you move for a second so
Yeah.
I can put this in there? And now we wait for 15 minutes.
Bon appetit.
All right, Nolan. Now we wait.
And now we wait.
Now we wait.
And now it's just a waiting game.
We gotta wait now.
Now we're just gonna wait for a minute.
Yep. Now we wait.
Shouldn't be too long. Just we wait. There's anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win.
Echo.
Some will lose. Chicken wing.
Yep. Now what we do with the chicken tenders now is we're gonna be cutting them and we're going to be putting them in our quesadillas. Well, our next step is cutting up the chicken tenders and then assembling our quesadillas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'll get on the tortilla bag, you get on the cutting the chicken.
Beautiful.
You got like the hardest bag, didn't you? It's okay. Leave it to the professionals again.
I promise, like the other end.
look, who's on the TV show?
Like you. What's going on over here, Graham?
I got it.
Just cutting up a chicken tender.
Not with your help.
You put a tortilla down.
Put the tortilla down, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
And
Because
then
I make quesadillas a lot. You know,
I kind of only have vegan cheese though. These chicken tenders.
This is it.
Yep.
This is the cheese. Okay.
At least get it
I'm
on
getting it.
video.
Oh, I'm sorry, Graham. I'm just. There you go. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
That looks like cheese.
Doesn't taste like cheese.
I think Nolan's just hungry.
I'm just really hungry. This is
All
taking
right.
forever and I'm really hungry. Are you using this tender?
No, but you can't eat it.
Chef it up, Graham. Oh, Nolan, come help me do this TV show. Nolan, you're so cool. I need you to be on this TV show with me right now. Oh, wow, Nolan, you're so really smart and like good at cooking and I really need you on my TV show.
I don't remember saying it. Now we put on the other tortilla and turn on the heat.
Yep.
Wrong one.
Yep.
Still wrong one.
Yep. Just gotta knead the dough.
It's not dough. Nolan, no. Nolan, stop.
No.
Hopefully, I can flip it.
Smells a little burnt.
Just a little bit.
I think it's fine. Just the color you want to see.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's melting.
Graham.
Do you want to cook something else?
With what? And it's just that easy.
That's it for today on me and Graham chefing it up. Enjoy making quesadillas on your own. Anything else to add, Nolan?
Just like Mama used to make.
Thanks for watching me and Graham chefing it up.
The Wit Together. Welcome back once again to The Wit Together. I'm your producer who's rapidly running out of ideas on how to start this segment, Nolan Peters, and on my left I have...
This is Maggie, and I missed her dearly as she left me to the other side of the sea.
This is Johnny.
Across the pond.
I missed him too.
Oh.
And on my right we have returning actually.
Oh yes, hello. I'm still Jake. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
and then there's this cooler guy.
I don't think I've been on the show yet, so.
Oh, you haven't been on The Wit Together?
I don't think so.
Well, welcome to The Wit Together.
Yeah.
The
What's
Denzel
your
premiere.
name?
Oh, I'm Denzel.
There we go. And there it is. Okay, so we're just going to get right into this one. Going out or staying in for plans on Valentine's Day?
We're going out.
We're going out.
Partying hard?
Staying in.
We're staying in because I don't want to turn into that. They match. And look, they're already apart. At the end of the night, you end up leaving alone.
Whoa, hold on now.
Whoa.
Hold on now. That's not always true. But also, you can go out on Valentine's Day and be single. Like I plan on doing with the boys. And seeing a great movie, going out, having some drinks, and having a good time.
Yeah, you can go out to stay in.
No.
The boys is up in the
Here's what I'll
feeling
say.
real psyched about
Here's what I'll
this
say.
movie. That is a compelling argument.
Yes.
As a college senior, I am at home maybe an hour a day. I would love to stay home. That sounds like a dream.
Commando in sweats. That's all you need to think.
Or,
Yeah, I guess.
Instead, we went to
or
drink.
I can go out commando in sweats
That's true, you could.
and
You
I'd
could,
still be
but
okay.
do you?
Yeah.
And that's
Yes.
a bold move.
But also, as a college senior who is also barely home as it is, doing whatever, he also enjoys not being home and wants to keep going out, doing stuff with his friends, doing whatever, because I only need to be home to eat, sleep, change clothes, and then occasionally, clean. But like other than that.
No
yeah.
shower?
Oh yeah, I'd shower.
That's part of changing clothes.
That's part of changing clothes.
Okay.
Did.
It's not necessarily a part of changing.
Well, no, but we're gonna lump it in with that and pretend I said it.
You don't like going to somewhere fancy?
I do shower. I promise.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay. But if you go out, all that senior stuff, you're gonna lose all your money to pay for your internships and your job when you graduate. At least I save money staying in, and I can just sit there and watch movies and eat ice cream from the tub.
I would agree,
We are all
but
broke as hell.
I would agree, but you can lose your money online shopping on Amazon, doing anything. It doesn't matter where you are. You can spend.
I don't shop on Amazon because I don't have Prime.
Well, you want to use mine? You can use it anytime you want. Oh,
Then
look
we
at
can
that.
go out for drinks.
Stay tuned after the show for Jake's Amazon Prime information. Now, naturally, I do remain impartial in all of these arguments.
Obviously, yes.
But I am a big old sap, and I do love a good cuddle, but I also love just like treating the hell out of myself and whoever I am with.
Who doesn't like to cuddle? Look at this. It's so nice and warm and
'Cause that is
we're
cute.
comfortable
That is
and
cute as
like
hell.
They're having a good time.
we're having a great time. But can you cuddle?
great.
Can you
Full
cu-
V
You
formation.
see the space we have?
Can you
You have the
cuddle
space?
Can you cuddle when you're out without getting in trouble for PDA?
Yeah, we can sit
Yeah.
across
Can
the table
I
from each
have
other
a
and enjoy
comment?
a nice drink.
I have
Yeah.
a comment, guys.
Yes.
Blanket forts. The coolest thing ever.
Blanket forts. Not necessarily romantic,
That's
but I do love
But
where
they
your
could
head's
be-
at.
You could make them romantic
Or
with a
they could
little
be with your
flashlight.
friends, whatever you want.
Board games.
But that's something you can do anytime, not particularly against
could
an
go
argument
out
against going
anytime.
out. Okay, yeah, but
And you can
blanket
stay
forts,
in anytime.
but
What's the argument
but
here?
What's the argument is that we are more right than you are.
You could, depending on how much money you have, you could go out with blanket forts.
Take your whole blanket fort with you to the restaurant.
I
Yeah.
do love a good blanket fort, but honestly, I like to just meet in the middle and sit in the doorway with a plate of spaghetti. We'll be right back.
Never
Is this from Pong?
Yeah.
Let's go! The Wit Together. Welcome back to our final installment of The Wit Together. I'm your producer, who's incredibly secure with this situation, Nolan Peters. And starting with my beautiful man right here on the left.
I'm Ben Peters.
That's not legal yet.
Yeah.
It is.
It is legal.
No, I mean you're changing your name. No, this is a perfectly legal scenario.
Yeah.
I just mean like the name change hasn't been put.
I'm Emily, but I support him changing his name.
And we appreciate your
thank
support
you.
very heavily. Let me hang on.
Oh.
That's cool. On my right.
I'm Tara. I like pizza.
I'm Mike.
Wow.
I like pizza as well.
Do you enjoy chocolate? Or do you enjoy flowers? Let's decide, shall we?
I think we already decided.
Well, what'd you decide?
Chocolate.
Okay, but I want to tell you a story.
Okay.
Every time I have brought in a girl or a homie flowers, they have shit themselves. Like literally, like they were like, "Oh my God, it's so thoughtful."
Oh, I thought you literally
Holy hell.
meant.
I thought literally.
I was like, so what? You're arguing for
flowers you were
chocolate.
getting.
There was no bowel movement, but they were always so happy to get them. I gave the one girlfriend chocolate instead of flowers, and she was really disappointed in me. We ended up breaking up a
Well,
week
let's think
later.
about it. Like, usually the chocolate boxes at Valentine's Day are like a mystery because you never know what flavor you're getting. So you usually get like the really ones that no one wants.
50% of chocolate boxes are just kind of nasty.
All the ones that I get, they have the little labels on the lids. That
You shouldn't have to look at a chart when you're eating chocolate, though.
Or just get the Reese's ones.
I also don't know how to read.
Anything with peanut butter.
I know that seems like a you problem.
Yeah, flowers.
Not a us
they're all,
problem.
Flowers are so
Western
easy. You
made.
just
Yeah.
look at them and
Yeah.
you're like, that's a cute flower.
I'm gonna do a hot take. I'm actually on neither side of this.
Oh,
I think what you
what?
should get is like just go and find a neat rock on the ground because honestly, my boyfriend finds me like cool rocks, like really smooth ones sometimes, and like they're the best thing. I collect them now.
Yeah, smooth rocks
Or
though.
every girl doesn't want chocolate or flowers, just get her a pet raccoon. She will appreciate it way more.
I just really wish that we just had like a third couch chair, like a little off to cut to, and just you being like, just get rocks. Like,
Just be me over here now instead.
And flowers actually go good with rocks too because it's like an
You know what?
aesthetic
Yeah.
shot. So you get rocks and flowers.
Make sure she's a
Don't
nature.
get because you might be diabetic.
That's the important.
Well, I have one and only argument for chocolate over flowers. You can't eat flowers. You can eat chocolate, and I like eating.
you can't,
clearly.
you
That's
can't
where
eat
you're
rose
wrong.
petals. They are used
If
in
you're
cooking pretty
a
frequently.
pure what
Do you
is
just
it?
eat
You're
a
supposed
big
to be
old rose
impartial.
petal? You just.
Yeah.
My grandmother does, actually.
That's
Grandmother's
It
psychotic.
is. Oh, it is.
People eat dandelions, actually.
That's
What?
weird.
That's weird.
Why?
I'm
Where's
just
the
saying
nutritional
that they do
value
it.
to dandelions?
Just like
we're
corn.
Gen Z, so like we're
There's
ready
no
to go
nutritional
any
value
minute
in
now.
corn.
So-
Flowers come from
Can't digest
nature.
it, just
We
right
are
out.
saving the planet
Got
by
a little-
giving each other flowers or
little pea
something,
shooter.
maybe.
But sorry, I got off track with corn.
Wait.
If
Corn,
they're
I missed how we got to
It's
corn.
fine. It's fine.
Hey, people can be allergic to flowers, but you can get plastic ones. If you're allergic to chocolate, you're screwed because there's no plastic chocolates that she can eat.
As someone who is allergic to flowers, I deal with that. just for my date.
Do you think the girlfriends that you gave flowers just were shitting themselves because of the horrible reaction you had to the flowers?
Maybe.
And
I
you're
don't
handing
know.
them and they just see your rash.
You're just
on
like, I
the
got
glass.
you a pretty bouquet.
I broke out into hives once. It was bad.
Flowers die in a few days. 'Cause
and
I can barely take care of myself
Yeah,
and
but your
water
chocolate's
myself.
gone in like an hour.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying it. Oh, look, though, nice flowers every once in a while.
Yeah, but the
I love them.
flowers die in a.
Get her
And
plastic
So do the
ones.
chocolates.
No, but at least you get to enjoy the chocolate.
I'm sorry, I'm really heated about
That's
the
okay.
chocolates.
But honestly,
This is why
really
rocks,
warm.
rocks last forever.
You know what? I'm with rocks.
rocks all the 4 votes rocks. That's rocks.
Rocks.
Get them rocks. We
Scissors.
figured it out, gang. Paper. Thank you very much for joining us today on the Witticism, on the Wit Together, and stay tuned to Witticism. Good night, everybody.
Hey guys, welcome back to Who the Cares. I'm Haley.
And I'm Kayla, bringing you the latest and greatest.
Haley, you look too happy.
Kayla does? Me? I'm always happy. I look
happy this. Okay, one more time.
No, it wasn't completely your fault.
I went.
Can you tuck your hands? Haley, get out of the shot.
Why Haley? Can we just edit her out?
Do you like Titanic?
Yeah.
All right.
Yahi.
Did you scratch yourself? God bless
Wow,
your soul.
Haley, I had no idea how could someone be so cruel to their own citizens? If he really cared about all Americans, who wouldn't have removed the pollution